Hi there, my name is Lucero de la Viña, and I'm here to talk about my dispositions as a future educator. I have to say that one thing that I would say I possess already is that educators should be sensitive to individual learning and social needs of students and embrace the cultural diversity of the community. I can coincide with this because I am actually from Mexico. So, coming into the US, it was a huge diversity. I have been teaching for about 3 years now. So, when it was last year, as my first year being a regular teacher, I saw a huge diversity in the school I was in. I feel it was mainly like 90% Hispanic, 5% white, and then 5% African American. So you need to understand the cultural difference because not everyone coming into the US has a strong background in learning. I had students that couldn't even speak English and they were in my second grade classroom. So being able to understand their social needs about that is because that is my background. I came into the US and I was in ESL when I was a little girl. I was able to pick up English right away, but you have to know that not everybody can do that. So things just change there. Um, you just have to embrace their culture and whatnot. I think it's fascinating to know everyone's different things. I learned some things from my own Hispanic students that I didn't even know about, which was amazing. And then just learning ways that they can learn easier just helps them out more. So being able to understand them is the main thing. Patience is like the whole key to this. Now, any dispositions that I would need to work on before being a first time year teacher, I should have answered this last year because being my first 2 years here, I was a paraprofessional for special ed, which is amazing. And then I got hired as a regular teacher in a bilingual role for math and science, which is so much fun. Um, I have to say that that first year was the toughest for me because I went in not knowing how to lesson plan and getting that support that I feel teachers need to get. They kept telling us we were going to get that support and we never did. All we really did was get feedback from random observations and it was never positive feedback, so that was a little hard there. I would say that for a first year teacher, you have to really just mm, recognize reflection combined with experience leads to growth as a professional. So I would look out for growth from other teachers that were around me that already were there for a while. So they were able to help me grow. And I actually also asked for extra days to go and do PDs so I can learn how to lesson plan better, come up with better ideas to teach math and to engage my students so they wouldn't get bored. And especially in the bilingual community, I needed to learn more of the terms that they used in Mexico. It was because being gone for so long can actually take a toll on me and not remember exactly the terms that were used. Even though in math we were supposed to be teaching them completely in English, but they would give us leisure for those that did not know any English. So I would say for a first time year teacher, the whole thing of leading experience to lead to growth is the main thing. So always look out to someone that can help you grow and learn anything that you need. And, just being supportive of each other, being teachers all together, you need to help each other all the time. To me, what a professional educator looks like would be you have to play the role of being professional. Yes, get to know your students, but don't become best friends with them either. Um, Another thing is you can be friendly, get to know the parents, but don't overstep the boundaries. You always have to be professional. That way they get the concept of whether they can talk to you, but also knowing that you're their teacher and you're there to help them learn. Another thing with your own coworkers, you don't want to cross the boundaries as well. Um, Anytime you have a problem, I feel like you guys should talk it out just because I have been in that situation, misleading each other's personalities, getting the bad perception of each other. And as well, the main thing is the way you dress. Always be professional looking. You don't want to be a little out there making other people uncomfortable, other people angry about you, the way you dress and whatnot, and the way you speak. Yes, always be professional with the higher professional people. With your coworkers, you can talk to the way you talk to each other, and with your students, like I said, you have to have a professional manner speaking with them. And as well, if they ever need to talk, you can talk to them about certain things as well. Those are my perspectives and dispositions of being an educator, first time educator, and just things that you need to keep in contract when you're there. It's not an easy job, but I can tell you it pays off in the end because when you see that smile on their face that they learn what they thought they couldn't learn, it's just amazing.